The NBA here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. If you look at the Thunder, they're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And checking out Minnesota, down 4 spots from them.
And when I look at Oklahoma City, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. And for the Timberwolves, guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the miss by Julius Randle, a three-pointer, Wiggins, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Continues to develop his playmaking abilities. Gilgeous-Alexander is an unselfish team player. And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible.
Yeah, he still made it look good, though.
Now here's Wiggins. Last time out, he had 14 points. 16 feet away, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Edwards against Dort. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Nailed from three-point land. McDaniels got 5 points so far. Pass to Hartenstein. Now Wiggins. McDaniels defending. Out to the wing. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Off to a perfect start, and you can see their confidence growing.
McDaniels outside. It's Edwards on the wing. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
I tell you what, Edwards has a really nice, smooth release, and that shot looked in the moment it left his hand.
Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander, defended by DiVincenzo. For the finish, the big dunk at the end of the break.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Randall. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Now here's Wiggins. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start off the game. A nice shot by McDaniel.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. In the game against New Orleans, very impressive. Outside, Dort. That 3 off the mark. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. It has been a heck of a season already, Clark, and we're just getting to the really good part of the year.
Yeah, I agree with you there, partner. I mean, everybody is stepping up the intensity now. You can see it and feel it. It seems like every game counts for more than just one game as teams fight for position in the standings.
Now, here's Reid. 17 points in his last outing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Holmgren the pass to Wiggins. Back to Holmgren. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Wallace is checked in for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein with it, guarded by Reid. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Holmgren. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, Kevin. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Back to you, Kevin.
Yep, a wonderful organization. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And the Thunder with some changes. Jalen Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Williams comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Dort. Here's Wallace. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. Now here is Conley. Good chance here for McDaniels. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in a zone.
I think they've got to consider throwing a few different looks his way early on, especially if he keeps shooting like this.
And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. And that one is hammered home.
Another dime in the stellar career of dime dropping by Mike Conley. I tell you, he's dropped thousands of dimes in his career.
So coming close to 40 years of age, Mike Conley's production has slowed down. But Clark, he is still so valuable in so many ways.
And his value comes in his production, but maybe more so in the intangibles, which are really hard to measure, but they're palpable. You feel them. They make a difference. They have an impact on the team and individual young players. I mean, he's one of the best teammates and leaders in the NBA. Always plays it within himself, has great perspective and wisdom. He's just a joy to be around and a very, very good teammate and leader.
Here is Williams, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Williams finds Wallace. A three-pointer is right on target. Wallace has got a couple of threes now in the first for Oklahoma City. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Some changes for Minnesota. Clark comes in for McDaniels, and Bones Highland subbed in for Edwards. From 12 feet out, they grab their own miss. He gets it in there.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 7 points in the game. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Julius Randle's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Holmgren, he's checked in for Kenrich Williams. Now here's Randle. He had 31 points in the win against Dallas. And the rejection by Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Now Joe. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New Orleans. Holmgren can't hit.
Operating from mid-range, that's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Randle. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long, 7'1", with that 7'6" wingspan, Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. 3 seconds left, and Randall throws it down.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
It's been all about Jaden McDaniels for the Minnesota Timberwolves. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Right back after this break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. They've got Cason Wallace, Jalen Williams out there with Holmgren. Then there's Isaiah Joe. To the paint. Here's Williams. Shoots over Reed. Shot's good by Williams. And the Thunder lead by 2.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Now here's Randall. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Holmgren. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
And great when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front.
That can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team. And running offense through Holmgren, great court awareness and really unselfish.
Wallace against Conley.
Boy, Julius Randle putting some spice on that jam.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Wallace looking for an opening. Holmgren outside. Down low. Here's Williams. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Off target from outside. And Clark has got the ball here for Minnesota. Randall no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Holmgren the pass to Wallace. Hits the three-point bomb. Wallace has got his third basket of the night right there.
You see the court awareness from Holmgren. Nice job spotting the open man.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Conley the pass to Clark. Highland against Wallace. Back to Clark. Outside for Randall. Just 5 to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Edwards is checked in. Thunder on D. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Reed with a screen on Wallace. 5 on the clock. Reed misses. The Thunder have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Dort with the ball. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Out to Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Thunder leading by 5. SGA feeling it out a bit. Edwards passes to Randall. Good on the bucket. Randall's got 10 points in the game.
Well, he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randall, so good at finishing inside.
Outside, Dort. That's good, and SGA with the assist. Dort's got the lead up to 6 now for Oklahoma City. Holmgren against Randall. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds in the game.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Nice shot by Wallace.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. McDaniels, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Michael Conley. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Higgins is checked in.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
SGA kicks to Holmgren. Inside, stolen by McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Edwards flashing inside. Lays it up off the glass.
Offensively, Edwards is at his best, in my opinion, when he's getting downhill.
Now, Wiggins. Back to SGA. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
Gobert's checked in for Randall. Outside, Edwards. Edwards with another miss.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
That one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Edwards inside, defended by Dort.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Timberwolves trail by 11. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Wallace is checked in. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Last time they came together was in Minnesota, where they fell to the Wolves.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, sloppy play sabotage. I mean, they'll have to be much more focused this time around.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Back to you, Kev.
Yep, a star on the rise. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Stolen by Reed. Edwards with it. Now, SGA defending. Edwards, that's good.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Wiggins left side. To the middle. Wallace the pass to Dort. Now here's SGA. Defended by DiVincenzo.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
He's had an amazing quarter, and they're still trailing. Hard to believe that.
On the wing, Wiggins. Wallace kicks to Dort. Back to Wallace. A three-pointer off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 6. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. To the inside. And he uses the glass on the lane. DiVincenzo's got 10 points in the game.
DiVincenzo with a nice touch on the inside shot. Boy, he really knows how to make it work at close range.
Pass to Wallace. Takes a 3. And that comes off the assist by SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists here tonight. Here's Edwards. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
I'm here with Mark Dagnall. Coach, how are you feeling about the offensive performance in that first half?
Pretty good. Obviously, we got to get them under control on the defensive end. I thought they played in a pretty good rhythm, but I thought our energy was good. I mean, we got to stack some stops first. We got to get them out of rhythm, but I thought our offense was pretty good. We moved the ball, played the way we want to play.
You have to set the tone next. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment.
Hello, everybody. Tipping off halftime, let's start things off with a look at the All-Star voting.
Well, it's always an honor to be selected, especially if it's your first All-Star game. It's just a sign of respect.
And some newbies trying to make their case. A couple of great candidates out there trying to close strong. So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the Thunder.
Their efficiency on offense has been off the charts. Credit them for coming out and executing.
The players are happy, the coaches are happy. Let's see if that sticks in half number 2. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Here's DiVincenzo. So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league. But if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
But, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win. Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Here's Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. they can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
To the middle, here's DiVincenzo.
And great read there by SGA. Knew the shot was coming and just trusted his instincts.
An NBA champion with the Bucks. Clark, what do you think about Dante DiVincenzo?
Boy, the guy's a winner. I mean, I think about his spectacular performance in the championship game back in 2018. And then he plays hard all the time. I mean, he's willing to do whatever it takes to help the team win. And his defense and three-point shooting bring great value to his team.
Gilgeous-Alexander knocks it down from distance.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
Edwards is a true scoring machine, and he is relentless. He's lighting it up tonight.
Holmgren outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Top of the key, Hartenstein. Pass to Wiggins. 4 on the clock. SGA from outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 4 assists in the game. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at Minnesota, they've been passed up, moving down to the 4th spot.
And I think for the Thunder, they wanted the top spot badly, and they did just that. A real testament to both their chemistry and work ethic.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Randall kicks to McDaniels. A three for DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. A quick shot there, and it's off target. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Holmgren left side. Minnesota with the rebound. Shoots. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Edwards got 7 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Got that one up quick. And the Thunder lead by 9.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Here's DiVincenzo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Holmgren.
Boy, the upside DiVincenzo has is obvious. I mean, now it's up to him to continue working on his game and keep getting better.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Wiggins passes to SGA. Holmgren outside. Over Randall. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And that 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard.
For Oklahoma City, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. Reed, he's checked in for Minnesota. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Free throw drops for Holmgren.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
Holmgren hits them both. And here is DiVincenzo. 15 points in the game. Outside, Edwards fires away from outside. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, Strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. Out left to the wing. Here's Reed. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Down to 5 on the shot clock. DiVincenzo kicks to Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota. Oklahoma City leading by 12. SGA on the wing. Pass to Hartenstein. To the paint. Here's Dort. Banked in off the glass. Dort's got 9.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And they pick up 2. Edwards got 9 points here in the second half.
He has certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
Holmgren in the post. Randall on him. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Bounce pass from Randall. And here's Edwards from the arc. Edwards with another miss. Holmgren with it, and it's Reed picking him up. Dort finds Holmgren. Shoots over Reed. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got 4 rebounds now tonight. Holmgren with the steal. Here's Wiggins. Pass to Hartenstein. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. From deep, SGA. Outside, Dort. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Dort misses. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 14-point game.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Hartenstein. Minnesota with the rebound. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Timberwolves shooting an efficient 53% from the field. DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. And he gets the jumper to drop. 23 points for Anthony Edwards.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Jalen Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Kenrich Williams comes in for Holmgren. Wallace is checked in for Wiggins. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Dort. Wallace finds Joe. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Inside. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Chet Holmgren.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Pass to Joe. Wallace against Clark. Here is Williams. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice move. Rebound by Williams. The Thunder leading by 14. Outside Williams. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. And here's Edwards from the arc. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 4 assists now tonight. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
The Thunder shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
Edwards looking it over. No good with the triple. Gets it off. The shot, no good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Oklahoma City out in front. They lead by 13. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Oklahoma City, look at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Isaiah Joe is out there with Wallace. Then it's Kenrich Williams. Then it's Chet Holmgren. And it's Williams at the 5 spot.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
They get a hand on it. It's taken away by Wallace. From past the arc. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Williams against Clark. Shot clock at 6. Here's Highland, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Clark outside. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Holmgren the pass to Williams. Holmgren outside. Here's Joe. Again, the Thunder score.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
On the wing, the rebound by the Timberwolves.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Here's Joe. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Joe's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Pass to Clark. Puts up a deep 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And this offensive explosion has narrowed the gap.
Almost happened too late, partner. I mean, their offense didn't come alive until they were nearly out of it, but it is alive now.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
McDaniels, he's checked in for Minnesota. Edwards comes in for Bones Highland. SGA's checked in for the Thunder. Reed with a screen for Edwards. A 3-pointer, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Holmgren can't hit.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
You know, Julius Randle offers a versatile skill set. Not only does he have outstanding handles for a guy of his size, he's pretty quick, too. He's also got that strength, which is a pretty nice combination.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out." Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it.
Allie, thank you so much. Outside Edwards. He gets that one. Edwards got 16 points here in the second half.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Down low, here's Hartenstein. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Good work between the teammates that time, leading him perfectly.
Here's Randall. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Airtight rim protection from Holmgren, using his length beautifully.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Gobert's checked in, and Oklahoma City also making a switch. Wiggins is checked in for Cason Wallace. Here is Edwards. Randall with a screen for McDaniel. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 28 points for the game.
And this is what we're used to seeing from SGA. The guy can just take over.
The putback. Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Here's Dort. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Anthony Edwards.
6'3", 215 pounds. Lou Dort is one strong guard. Hard to handle for defenders.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Timberwolves trail by 13. It's Randall with the drive. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Wiggins against McDaniel. Yep, that one goes in there. That's 10 points for Isaiah Hartenstein.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balance. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Holmgren left side. Lou Dort. He drills the three.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it shows.
DiVincenzo against SGA. Lays it in off the window.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Dort against Edwards. Stolen by Dort. The putback. Oh, sticks the putback.
Tremendous hustle, working hard for that bucket.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, he completely took over, I think, on both ends of the floor. Scoring with authority and influencing a lot of plays, almost every play. This was the kind of night you dream about as a player.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Here's DiVincenzo. McDaniel's on the wing. Covered by Wiggins. Cleared away by SGA.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Timberwolves trail by 16. Edwards fires. Edwards with a physical finish inside.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he smartly stays focused on his shot.
Here's Holmgren. Hartenstein with the tip. Saves him with the putback.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Thunder.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
And they're going to break this season series tie with a big win here tonight, giving them a 2-1 record on the year with one final game left to go against the Timberwolves.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He was superb as a facilitator. Really orchestrated things offensively, created a lot of opportunities for ready shooters.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Here's Holmgren. Shoots the three. Good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Gobert with a screen on George. DiVincenzo. The long shot, no good. Oklahoma City dictating the flow. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.